Hi guys, it's Lee over here at Custom Hearing Solutions in Omaha and Lincoln, Nebraska. Today I wanted to talk about a topic that gets brought up a lot at first-time hearing aid wearers appointments, and that's batteries. There are several questions that we field when people are thinking about getting hearing aids or getting their hearing aids for the first time. And right off the bat, the first question people ask are, how long do batteries last? And it's kind of a loaded question. When you look at that, there are 4 different sizes of hearing aid batteries. There's teeny tiny little batteries that are called size 10. Then you move up a size to a size 312, and up again to a size 13, and then finally to the largest size, which is a 675 battery. So the smallest battery is not going to last as long as the largest battery, obviously. Now, each one of those batteries is pretty specific on what we need out of the hearing aid. If we have a person that has a lot of hearing loss or wants to do a lot of streaming, we need to put them in a little bit bigger battery so the battery doesn't die quite as often. Or if somebody wants a really small hearing aid that goes way down in their canal, we have to put them in a really small battery because we can't fit a big battery inside their ear. Now, on average, you can expect a hearing aid battery to last between 7 and 12 days, depending on how many hours a day you wear them. As a rule of thumb, we have our patients change out their batteries the same day every week. So a lot of our patients, they would say, I go to church every Sunday. I don't want my hearing aid battery to go dead during church, so I change it every Sunday. So that kind of gives you a little idea of how long hearing aid batteries should last. Now, another thing that people ask is, how much do hearing aid batteries cost? And again, it varies widely. Here at the practice, we use only premium Rayovac hearing aid batteries, and we get them every single month fresh. You can get hearing aid batteries from Costco, Sam's Club. You can get hearing aid batteries online from Germany. There's several different avenues. The average cost of a hearing aid battery should be about 50 cents for a battery, up to about $1.50, and I've seen them as high as $2.50 for a battery. Now, some things you want to be aware of is when you're getting into some of those really cheap hearing aid batteries at Costco's and Sam's Clubs and places like that, oftentimes what will happen is they will buy a very large quantity of those batteries and they'll sit in the back room for a long time. Just like any battery, the longer it sits on the shelf, the less usable power there is inside of it. So oftentimes people will get a great deal on batteries, but they're not fresh batteries. So you'll get half the life out of a battery. So instead of the hearing aid going dead after 7, 8, 9, 10 days, it goes dead after 3 or 4 days. So it's really important. Again, here at the practice, we get premium Rayovac batteries fresh every single month, so that way our patients never have to worry about the battery going dead. For patients that get hearing aids from us, we give them their batteries for free at no cost. For patients that just want to make sure they're getting good quality battery, we sell batteries for $5 for a pack of 8. So very reasonable. We're not trying to make any money off that. We just want to make sure that people are able to use their hearing aids. The point of getting hearing aids isn't to get hearing aids, and it's to hear better. And we have a lot of people that they'll come into the office and say, I stopped wearing them because the batteries are a pain. That's a silly reason to not wear your hearing aids. So those are a couple good points about hearing aid batteries. One point that I want to make about hearing aid batteries, and we've all seen these news articles about kids and batteries, and kids swallowing batteries and them having some dire consequences. I really want to give you some best practices on how to store hearing aid batteries. So right off the bat, little kids can view hearing aid batteries as candy. A lot of patients will keep hearing aid batteries in their fridge or in their freezer, which is confusing to a small child. A hearing aid battery can look a little bit like an M&M or some kind of delicious piece of candy. So, you know, some places you don't want to keep your hearing aid batteries are out on the kitchen counter, the table, in the refrigerator or the freezer. Some good places to keep your hearing aid batteries are maybe in a sock drawer or in a locked desk drawer, things like that. It also comes down to when you're changing out those hearing aid batteries, make sure you're doing it in a place that if you drop it, you don't have to worry about a small child finding it and putting it in their mouth. So maybe your bathroom or something like that. If you have any questions or need anything, feel free to give us a call at 402-515-9028. Thanks.